All right, good morning, guys. I'm gonna do a reading this morning for water signs. Um, I actually tried to do it a couple of days ago. Here's the thing about reading cards: the cards don't lie. And as a reader, sometimes, I will start reading cards and, you know, you sometimes have a connection to them yourselves. And as you start reading the cards and sometimes they speak so much truth. Even myself, like, I'm like, oh, too much truth. Maybe it might have to do with somebody I know or something very personal to me, but this has happened to me before where there's been this connective um, thing for me. And sometimes I feel like when I come across certain information, it's not my business. And then I just stop reading. So, and sometimes the information is so um, blunt. Sometimes I need time to process it. So anyway, that's what happened. I took a break. I did a reading and I was like, too much information. So anyway, yeah, gonna do a reading for water signs. That's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So let's get started. I gave the cards a really good shuffle. All the cards are upright in the deck. So let's start. So I'm going to do a most recent, past, current, future energy and an overall energy card to tie the reading together. And I will clarify the spread with the Rider-Waite deck there. Make sure I got them upright. I don't want them upside down. So that's one thing I do with every reading I do. I ensure that all of the cards are upright so that if they do come out in reverse, it was intended. You know what I mean? So, okay, water signs. Let's get started. Oh, that's a lot. I just wanted one. Just want one card. Hold on. One card represents most recent, past for water signs. A bunch follow again. I'll take them. As long as it's not like 10 of them. Most recent, past for water signs. There it is. Okay, the Page of Wands. I like that. The Page of Wands represents a youthful, typically male energy. Honestly, I feel like it's more of a unisex energy myself. But the Page of Wands is a very loyal, dependable youth energy. They tend to have, if you were to look at a group of teenagers, the Page of Wands is highly creative, and they're very charismatic and almost like beyond their years. Let's look at your current energy. Oh boy. Just one. There. Okay. Temperance in reverse. This is a card about balance. When it is upright, Temperance is about the universe having your back. It's about finding higher self in balance by taking the higher road. And the higher road is not always the easier road. And typically, good things that to come are never easily come by. It takes work. Let's look at your future energy, what that might look like. And of course, that's always dependent on your choices, right? I don't read the future. 3 cards came out. I'm just going to take the first one. I'm going to start with the first one. The 8 of Cups. Self-assessment, going solo, maybe even feeling like emotionally robbed. Self-preservation. I just want to see what the other cards are. I'm not necessarily going to take them. Oh yeah, makes total sense. I'm going to take them. Ace Cups has to do with the heart. The 8 of Cups is about emotion and self-assessment, and feeling quite emotional, represented by this Ace of Cups. And being in the mind a bit about it, the 4 of Swords. Okay, this is about taking a break, stepping back, your emotions exhausting you. And when this Four of Swords comes up, it's almost the universe prompting you to take a break. Like, if you aren't taking a break, you probably should. So I'm going to keep these because they speak to one another quite well. And now let's pull a future energy card, or sorry, not future, an overall energy card. 2 fell out. Let's look at the first one. The Seven of Pentacles. This is about looking at your future. Where are you going to sow your seeds? Where are you going to put your investments? How are you going to invest yourself? The Moon. The Moon can mean many, many things. This is a major arcana card. This card can mean, getting quiet with yourself, keeping your secrets, not talking to people. It can also mean deception, lies, things that go on behind closed doors. It can mean a lot of things. And I'm not quite sure exactly yet what it means paired with this this Seven of Pentacles, but by the looks of it, from what I can see in this reading so far, I feel like you're taking time. You're not feeling very balanced, and you're taking time to look at everything you have and assess it. So, I'm also curious what's on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. The Happy Home card. This is like the ultimate emotional fulfillment. And I'm gonna recognize it, because why not? I like to look at the bottom of the deck sometimes. Bear with me here. Earl Grey. Okay, I'm going to now clarify your most recent past, which you had the Page of Wands. Is it 7? No, 6 of Swords. Interesting. You have the, the 7 of Pentacles. You also have the 8 of Pentacles. It's about working on your craft. Being skilled at something. Putting in hard work. The 6 of Cups. I'm already getting the sense that you had to move on from something in your past. Probably somebody. And like a conscious decision to do so. Someone you probably knew well. It's almost like, I got shit to do. That's what I see this 8 of Pentacles as. Like, I got things to do. I keep hearing this in my head. Like, I got places to go, things to see, things to do. And like making a conscious decision to let something go, or let someone go. A situation, a partnership, something like that maybe. Yeah, for sure. Bear with me here. And in part, I also feel like it also has to do with this moving on in pursuit of your personal wish fulfillment and happiness. I think probably it has a lot to do with relationships. Wanting a good, solid relationships. Sacred union. This is the Hierophant. It's a major arcana card. So that says to me right now that, a big important thing in your life is your deep, meaningful relationships with other people. I don't know, I feel like I need more cards on this. I feel like it's so swift. It's so swift. It's like there was somebody, then there wasn't somebody, and on to new people. Are you dating? Oh, shoot. Seeing people maybe? Seeing people. I just want to pull maybe 1 or 2 more cards for your most recent past energy. Because it is so, on-off. Yeah. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Like your heart space was closed off. 1 more. Oh, what is wrong with me today? So interesting, this back forth. What is this? It's Ace of Cups. Did I not see Ace of Cups somewhere? Yeah, again, here, over in your future energy too. Ace of Cups. Okay. So while your heart space is closed off, I don't think you want it to be. Maybe, struggling for those deep connective relationships, wanting them, yet being closed off. I get this like hot, cold. Why? What's that about? And again, this imbalance. Hot, cold, on, off. No balance here. What's that about? Let's look at your current energy. The Two of Wands. Wanting to set out on something new. Like, you've made that conscious decision to actually leave something. So again, that Two of Wands represents, gonna head out onto something new. The Tower. Definitely. Being focused on heading onto something new with the Chariot. Ending of a cycle. Focusing. What did I just say? Like, oh shoot, what was this? Yeah, this Eight of Pentacles in your most recent past. Being like, on with you. I got things to do. That's what this is. Like, don't waste my time. I'm focused. I got a life. I got things to do. Like, I think you know what you want, but why this hot, cold, up, down thing? The Nine of Wands. Interesting. Okay. I feel like we got some trust issues a little bit. Maybe. Seven of Pentacles again. I feel like you very much so want somebody in your life. Like, you want something, a partnership. I feel like that's what you want as part of your future. But like, God, will someone please like come up to my level? Come up to my level here. And yet you seem indecisive. Back, forth, hot, cold. Wanting a relationship, not wanting a relationship. Relationships are cool. Oh, it's better being single. I hear this back and forth. It's like your feelings changing from one minute to the other. But knowing your worth. Like, you know your worth. Okay, you've self-assessed. You've been analytical. Okay, you know your worth. You've taken time and taken a solid inventory of yourself. And yet, back, forth. Let's look at your future energy, what that might look like, how we can navigate it, choices we can make. Ooh, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. Perseverance. Again, you had the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Speaking to like being emotionally exhausted, but perseverance. Five of Wands. I feel like you're wanting to start onto new journeys and onto new things. You're focused on it. You're ready for change. And yet, there seems to be this back, forth, hot, cold. And honestly, I feel like it's like you're fighting with yourself about it. Like, it's not an external thing. It's like it's an internal thing. So to follow up in your future energy, like I said, along with that tired energy, being emotionally tired, emotionally assessing things, you got the Ten of Wands. Persevering, like wanting to move forward, but there's this like little glitch in the system. And I think it's very personal. This Five of Wands, as well as the Seven of Cups, which is the card of illusion. And I think this card sometimes speaks to being in denial about what you actually want. how you feel about things going on around you. But you want a fresh start. You want a fresh start. Magician was on the bottom of the deck. I want to clarify on the overall energy cards, which were the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. The Moon is about, again, what secrecy, not talking to people, keeping stuff close to your chest. But it can also have to do with deceit and lies and dishonesty. Let's clarify on it. Four of Pentacles. The Magician. The King of Cups. The Hermit. And the Ace of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck is Justice. This is a difficult one to read. I feel like you are very creative right now. Like, I think that you're feeling very sure of yourself, but moving away from stuff, moving away from bad things, moving on from somebody or a relationship, a situation, something like that. But you are in a state of self-assessment, the Hermit, and coming from the heart space, wanting to be this collected, calm, emotions well organized, thinks before they speak. I almost get that sense, like this there's something you're holding on to. Okay, this Four of Pentacles that is creating friction for yourself, and I don't even know if you're aware of it. It's like you're constantly trying to push forward into new things, but there is this denial about something. Let's just pull some more cards. Any universal messages? Universal messages. King of Swords. Ace of Swords. Just like the first major signs. Yeah, I get the sense like calling logic into question. So while you're in the process of trying to start out on something new, and there's some illusions about something like split the biscuit, like, okay, this King of Swords looks at all the facts very logically, even about themselves, okay, and they very much so travel the road alone right now. I want to pull a few more cards. I feel like universe is asking you to, like, come in balance here. This King of Swords and this King of Cups. This is like, if you could get right between the two, between the head and the heart. These are wise people, and when you combine their energies together, they're even wiser. Be truthful with yourself, okay? Be truthful with yourself about how you're feeling, and don't get caught in illusions. Be open to change, okay? Be open to this balance of, like, really taking a solid inventory of yourself. And if, you know, your situation isn't going quite the way you want it to, you're trying to start out on new things, you want meaningful relationships with people, yet there's this being stuck here. Okay, so then when it comes to your own personal balance between heart and head. Be truthful with yourself. Lie to other people. Don't lie to yourself about what it is. You know what? Sometimes our emotions, like we feel so strongly about something in a certain way that we are cognitively dissonant to any other possible frame of mind. And I think right now, universe is like, let's look at all the facts. Why you're feeling the way you are, or why things are going the way that they're going. Yeah, I feel like you're fighting yourself. Okay, this 7 of Swords, like, look, who's holding, or not swords, wands. This 7 of Wands, who's holding the wands? We don't even know. There's nobody holding the wands. There's just, this person there possibly, like, just defending themselves against nothing, really. I feel like you're at conflict with yourself. Here we go. And that could be the preventative thing. And again, being attached to something, maybe it's your frame of mind. You're like, this is how I feel, and that's that, and, this is the be-all, end-all. Well, it's not a very good energy to hold on to. I want to just look here. 9 of Wands. You had the 10 of Cups, which is like the ultimate happy fulfillment in the home card. Just want to... yeah, okay. I wanted to clarify, I mean, this is the goal right here. This is what you want. I feel that. I feel like you want deep, meaningful relationships in your life that are going to lead to this 10 of Cups state. But while you're, in denial a bit and suffering with it, ultimately you're just going to suffer with that if you're really not willing to take a good solid inventory of your emotions and, really pick them apart a bit. Be like, are these feelings, although valid, they're my feelings, are they logical? The sulking card. When you get in that state of mind where you're so focused on something, you're not seeing what's right in front of you. Yeah. Death of old cycles. Okay. I think whatever you had to leave in your past stung a lot. Okay. But if you stay in this very like sword state of mind, and focus on it constantly, this happiness is really going to be hard to attain. And so, death of old cycles. Sometimes the way we think or how we process isn't always the healthiest, and maybe that process needs to die in order for something more positive to come in. Okay? So that you can start new journeys. Look, you're thinking about it, you've thought about it, you want something new. You want something fresh, you want something new, but I'm telling you, it's not coming in right now because you're not balanced. Okay? Universe will force things if you don't initiate them yourself. Okay, any last messages from the universe for my water signs? Again, take a break. Take a solo journey and really remember that 8 of where'd it go? 8 of Cups is somewhere. Yeah, in your future energy. In your future energy, really take a break, assess your emotions, clear the distractions, really get in touch with yourself, really be honest with yourself, because that's where your happiness is going to come from. See that, sun? Okay. That's where stability is going to come from. Yeah. Page of Pentacles also. Yeah. That's what I think. Be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. I think that's the overall message here. When you look at your emotions or you're moving on in some way or you're upset about something, be honest with yourself about what is making you upset. Not why you're upset. What is it? what is it? Really assess it. Right. I don't see any further messages here. So, water signs, I hope that helped in some way. All right, have yourselves a good day.